guys, how you doing? I'm Monkey with the Six Pack, and I'm here with
Ferris Pilot.
I want to hear for another episode of Katawa Shoujo. That's right, guys. We're on episode number. Let's see. We've already recorded
A lot. We're on episode number a lot.
Episode number 8. Last episode was 7, and this episode is 8.
Well, of which route, though?
Of Hanako's route.
Yes. I know, like, I was expecting you to, like, tell the people watching.
Oh, well. La-di-da, Mr. Fancy Ferris. The next day I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine, since it's a Sunday and there are no classes. Not just a Sunday, though. It's the festival as well.
How can you sleep in on Sunday? Don't you have to go to church?
I don't... Isn't Japan, like, less than 1% Catholic?
Well, I mean, you don't have to be Catholic to go to church.
I guess, yeah, that's true. No, less than 1% of Japan is religious. I just saw that stat pop up on Reddit the other day.
Wow.
It could have been incorrect, because, I mean, it's Reddit, but...
Hey, it's the festival scene. We can skip.
No, can we? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, we don't get to see Kenji's fun roof shenanigans now. I don't know, I'm pretty hungry, so I figured to get some food and check out the attractions. The class project seemed pretty cool, so I'm thinking about giving Lily a hand. Speaking of that, don't you have any obligation for the project? Are you out of your mind? That blind broad is up to no good. I can feel it in my spleen, man, my spleen! Her presence is like a dark shadow that's on the way of my great vision. As expected of blind people.
Wow, this
What?
guy's like blind racist.
What? You're blind too. Besides, I thought you were also. He holds up his hand to interrupt me. Only legally. Metaphorically, I can see farther than any man before me has seen. Kenji looked stoically into the metaphorical distance to emphasize the statement, thrusting his chin forward in a look manner.
Surely he is merely a male version of Cassandra.
From what?
From Greek mythology.
Oh, yes. Actually, it's a corridor wall 2 meters away, so it's the same. I can see the future of mankind as a dark one unless the threat of women is stifled. They're everywhere. He fingers his scarf nervously. That's not the only thing he fingered. Faster and faster, like he was trying to start a fire. Then slowly begins to calm down. Panic attack finished running its course.
I just want you to know that I'm sitting here like shaking my head the entire time.
I'm gonna have to find some place to hide in a safe haven. Then knock on the lights out of a person so I don't have to experience this horrible day. I have the perfect thing for that. I must prepare now. Don't go to the festival. Okay. Later, dude.
Later, Gator.
The door slowly closes with a low creak that I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. After buying a plastic plate of takoyaki from a stall belonging to the class next
What
to
is
mine,
takoyaki?
I have no clue.
I thought you were like expert Japanophile here.
I'd probably be closer in the otaku level there, but I'm not an otaku. I'm more of a anime-phile, but I'm not like, you know...
And what is takoyaki?
I have no clue! This guy watching anime doesn't know what takoyaki is.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like,
Two
yaki
equal.
means stick. Because I know yakitori is like chicken on a stick. What is taco?
Well, taco's a taco. This is what
Let's
a
just go.
takoyaki is.
Oh, balls.
I'm pretty sure the video just called that. I hope it did. After buying a plastic plate of
it did. It's balls.
takoyaki, beginning the next class of ours, take a seat in the school gardens and watch people pass as I tentatively nibble away at the rather bland-tasting item. I guess I shouldn't complain. It's better than nothing and didn't cost much. As I look towards the school, watching people coming and going proves a surprisingly entertaining way of passing the time as I eat. Little children accompanied by parents or grandparents scamper around at the din from the event to event. One hand.
Why don't you have a seat over there?
I can't help but notice the age range among the people here is skewed towards the elderly. Something I'd noticed when I was walking around town. Now, this must be one of those towns where only people left are those who lived their whole lives and ardently refused to leave. And those people wanted to live out the rest of their lives in one of the increasingly few transportable places. I guess it also gives way to explaining how conservative Yamako's school culture seems to be. Not that I mind.
Conservative? This is like literally a game where you have sex with every girl in the school.
Not that I mind one bit. I like how calm Hanako is and the surrounding areas are. The heat, though, that's another matter entirely. Sitting in one place for too long focused on my humidity. Has focused my mind on how annoying humidity is getting and how the hottest part of the day is here. I'm just checking the flowchart to make sure we don't have any more questions so I can close that. I'd better get moving if I... Yeah! The sound of the carriole and bells take me completely by surprise as I stand up. Reaction shared by a few people strolling around me as well. The PA system crackles to life. The tolling bells ends. The age shows that the principal makes a barely intelligible announcement over it. That's not the correct word.
Intelligible? Yeah, it is.
That's... No, there is... I recently saw a thread on Reddit about this, about a bunch of grammar Nazis going off about this. It's technically... There's another word that's supposed to be used for that or something. Grammar is stupid. Grammar is stupid, I believe we can all agree on that. Officially opening the festival, that's very much in full swing.
I don't agree with anything.
It's quite amusing to contrast the pleasant smiles of the elderly folk against the alternatively pained and bored grimaces of our younger charges. The students, on the other hand, seem to pay a little head. And yes, it's did that on purpose. Nevertheless, the address finally ends, and all united in polite, if not overly enthusiastic applause to get back to business. Slipping a hand in my pocket to look as relaxed as possible, I casually glance around for something to do. Somewhere difficult to see very far with all the people around. I thought I'd fall back on a tired, trusted rule and go where everyone else seems to be going. Right now, though, there's the school courtyard and surroundings. Throwing the used plate and trash can, I make my way towards the school building.
Oh, seriously, you should give these old people some more head.
Oh, that's so freaking gross, man. They're gonna give me that thought in my head. Seeing the number of stalls around the perimeter of the school building surprises me. Quite a few of the classes have opted for multiple stalls. Deciding what to visit first, I catch a sight of a familiar banner with a blue patterned border and red text. One of these stalls as good as places I need to start. I'm curious as to how good it's going. After all, the work she and her class have been doing for it. Stepping up, oh hey, there's that thing they made. The one with the blue border, so I assume it's that one. Remember they worked on the white and blue border, and this is white and blue, so I assume that.
Yeah, it looks like a professional quality stall here.
Yeah. Well, let's see, I see some Gatorade, I see some corn dogs. I see a can of Coke. Coke Zero.
See some ketchup, it's nice.
Easily twice as wide as many other stalls with the equipment for cooking strewn everywhere. It's
not the only thing that's twice as wide.
Oh! Lily's cane, right? As the student in front of me takes a bowl of noodles and leaves, I walk up to the counter. The girl behind us seems quite exasperated and asks me to wait a moment before she disappears underneath the counter. Seizing the moment, I take a quick glance around. Steam seems to be rising from everywhere, as pots and pans simmer away. The most of the blind students are unpackaging ingredients and being helped by someone who's probably the teacher of 3-2. Doesn't take long to notice Lily among them, talking with the teacher as she quickly counts out the boxes and packets with her fingers. From her expression, the fact that both she and the teacher seem to be is a state of mild confusion. It appears there's been some problem in coordination. Before I can stare any longer, the girl behind the counter pops up again, only to look back and asks where the spare change box is. Lily pauses for a moment before she and the girl switches and places at the counter, and the teacher quickly walks off somewhere.
Sorry about that. We're having a few problems. What would you like?
It takes me a second to remember what I'd come here for. My eyes quickly dart to the side to read the menu sitting at the counter. Oh, I guess a miso soup?
Ah, is that his sow?
Yep. Looks like you're pretty busy. Her face all but confirms it as she drops her waitress facade.
Somewhere along the line, our order got mixed up. We're trying to fix it now, but it looks like we only have half of what we need.
Wouldn't serving smaller portions cover the problem?
It seems like that's what we'll have to do, though I wish we didn't. The fact that a good half of our class is gone doesn't help either.
I glance behind her to see how many people are actually operating the stall. It couldn't be over about 8. I think that's why your teacher left.
That's right, she's going to try and round up a few more of our classmates to help.
Hearing the sound of footsteps behind me, I stealthily glance backwards to see an elderly couple taking place in line. Guess we better stop loitering and chatting. Here's money for the soup.
Soup? Oh, right. Coming right up.
Lily turns and calls for a bowl of miso soup as they hand over the money for it. Taking the coins in her palm, I can't help but notice how efficiently she counts them with her long, pale fingers. Eventually satisfied that I've handed over the correct change, she puts it in her small metal tray. It isn't long before the soup is made and carefully handed to her, after which she turns and subsequently passes it to me. Thanks, I'll come back off to drop the bowl. Thank you.
Thank you, Hisao. Oh, there is one other thing. Have you seen Hanako?
Hanako? No, not today. Why? She has a small sigh of abject disappointment.
It's okay. I was just wondering what she was doing for the festival. You'll come back when you're done, then?
Sure, I'll keep an eye out for Hanako, too.
Thank you, Hisao.
And with that note, we're going to end it off. See you guys next time.